Every day when light goes off, our body starts a rejuvenating process, and this process helps us to get the energy for the next day. But there is something fundamentally wrong that is going on, that is happening within ourselves, because of which you do not feel energetic every single day. So in this video I'll be discussing about that. Hi, namaskaram and welcome back. This is going to be a very crucial video for the people who feel like lethargic, who doesn't feel energetic within themselves, especially people who are on the spiritual path. I would like for you to pay more attention, because you need energy within yourself. And if you are leaking your energy in here and there, every different direction, then it is not going to be sufficient enough for you to push your energy up and do all that stuff that you wanted yourself to happen. Okay, even if you are not on the spiritual path, even if you are a student particularly, then for you also it is very much crucial. And other people who are already in the job life, in the marriage or all the stuff, for them it is even more important. So I cannot discriminate people like for it is important for this kind of people, it is important for everybody, because when it comes to energy aspect, it is always going to be important, because this is the basis of life. Right now we are being able to do something because of the energy that we are having within your body. So it is going to be important for everybody. So whoever you are, if you are watching this video, please watch this video till the very end. Okay, now as I mentioned in the beginning of this video, that our body starts rejuvenating process when light goes off. Light goes up, basically I meant when day goes off and night starts. How does your body knows that this is day, this is night? Every single moment, I want you to understand this fact, that every single moment your body is sensing light. It is not that you are only visualizing, you are only seeing the light. Even if you close your eyes, still your body can sense light. It's like if I give you a simple, very naive example, then for men, you might have experienced that when you get heat around yourself, your testicles come down, and when you find very cold, it just goes up, because these testicles are made in such a way that they do not take so much warmth. If your body gets heated up, they just come down. If it doesn't find a decent amount of warmth, too cold, it goes up so that it can get the warmth. So it is not something that you are conscious about, but it is happening unconsciously. That is why I said that your body is sensing all the time. This is a aspect of temperature, but even if it is aspect of pressure, even if it is aspect of light, it is sensing. Right now you cannot see all these 7 colors of light, but your body is sensing each color, each frequency. Okay, so that is why it is very much essential for you to understand the simple fact that your body is sensing. Okay, that's number one. Second, your eyes are sensing as well. Even if you close right now you are not sensing it, but when you open your eyes, the light's just flowing into it. So I want you to understand that when the light flows into your eyes, your mind, your body, and every small aspect of you starts behaving differently than in comparison to when there is no light. In the darkness, even if you open your eyes, there is no light coming in, right? But in the daytime, when you open your eyes, just light comes in. And there is one more say that when we turn on the lights in the night, that creates different impact than the night, because your body starts sensing this UV rays. This artificial lights also has this UV rays. Your mobile phone has the UV rays. When you work late at night, you might have experienced this, that you are exhausted throughout the day by working at something, and you still keep on working on your laptop, or you still keep on scrolling your mobile phone. Even if you are exhausted, your body feels like sleeping, but you do not feel like sleeping. You do not feel asleep. Does it happen to you? It happened to me many times. Like when I experienced it within myself, I felt like my body is exhausted. I just wanted to sleep, but because of something, I'm just keep on scrolling, but mind gets activated because of that. It's like my neurons are still firing all poop, 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 and it is not letting me sleep properly. It is not shutting itself down that I could go to sleep. So since I'm not sleeping properly, since my neurons are still firing up like it's a daytime, because that is what our body is accustomed to. Our body thinks if it is a daytime, then I have to work. If it is night, then I have to rejuvenate. I have to sort myself up. So this is how I think, at least I'm feeling within myself, that this is how our body is planning. This is how our body is judging. But when we are keeping this mobile phone constantly scrolling, and the lights are going inside our eyes, then somewhere we are feeling that the day is still on and I still have to fight, I still have to work. But when it comes to night, if your body is not sensing light, it feels like it's night, but then you are sensing light through your eyes, and then your mind is active. So there is a stretch happening, there is a struggle happening within your system that we are not conscious about, but there is a significant stress is happening within the system. Our body is struggling like anything. So to experience this, you can do one experiment with yourself, that one day you get exhausted throughout the day by working on something, and then when you go back to your bed, make sure you switch off the lights since the evening. Okay, after 6 p.m. you switch off all the lights and you light only a small light which is more like orange in color, which doesn't usually radiates this UV lights. Okay, if you can do that, you will see how easily you fall asleep. I still remember those days when I was in my village. This is very early days, you know. Just a second. This is very early days when I used to be in my village. Initially, like, there never used to be light at night. I mean, the line came, but electricity never used to be there constantly throughout the night. So during this night, particularly in the rain seasons, you know, we used to get sleep. We just used to go to sleep by 7 p.m. only. Usually I never thought that I could go to sleep as early like this, but the mahal, the around, the surrounding used to be like that, that when it rains, you do not have anything to do for now, and the only thing that you have is a simple light bulb, not light bulb, simple lamp is glowing, and there is nobody around. Everybody is just doing their own stuff, like being in their home. And we never used to have this big skyscrapers. It's like normal old this chata chapar ghar. It was never used to be like a roof. It was to be like this only. So every day when it rains, the water drips from this. So you feel like, okay, this is good enough for today, we'll just eat and sleep, and just eat, and by 7 p.m. we used to go to sleep, go to the bed, and early morning you used to wake up. So that is what used to happen. You could not understand that how fast you will fall asleep, in the next morning when you wake up, the kind of energy that you will feel within yourself will be completely different. So the entire point of this video is that the way you are right now using the light against yourself is actually making you more lethargic, making you more feel like less energetic. So it is essential that you need to understand how this light is damaging your life in your during this night period, and based on that you can shuffle something here and there to make yourself here and there to help your body not to go through so much of struggles. But I can also understand the fact that when you are in a city life, you cannot just go to bed at 7, because till 12 also you feel like it is the daytime only in the cities. And you can also feel like even if you try to sleep in the cities, even if you turn off your lights, you know, because of the entire city is on, you feel a sense of aliveness in the surrounding, that you do not feel like going to bed as early like this, and it never lets you sleep as early like even 10. But still it is best for you that if you could go to bed before 10 and till the significant amount of period that you are in the evening. But I can also understand the fact that when you are in a city life, you cannot go to bed by 7. But still I would request you to, if you can go to bed by 10, then that is also best. But with the city life, you can also feel this simple fact that even when you are 12 at midnight, you know, the lights are on, everybody is just, if you just see at the road, then people are just going like it's a normal day only. So when the city is alive, city is on throughout the day until the middle of the night, you do not feel like sleeping, and somewhere your body senses that as well, and it doesn't feel like it is a night, and it goes to bed and starts rejuvenating process for itself. So that is the biggest challenge that happens in the city life. But and also you will see in the early morning of city, you know, it feels like night only, because nobody is up. When you wake up, you start feeling like, is this a city? How calm it is. Because mostly people are just, you know, making this shift happen, that instead of sleeping at night, instead of taking the rest in during this night, they are taking rest half night and half morning. So this is again damaging to your body, because when it is morning, you might not be able to sense it because your eyes are closed, but your body is sensing it. Your body is getting itself prepared for the day, but then you are not waking up. So when your body is preparing for the night, trying to rejuvenate itself, you are not sleeping properly, and when it's ready to work, you are not working. So I still remember there was a time when I used to wake up like around 12 or 1 p.m. in the day after sleeping in the late in the night. So these are the days when I used to be in college, and these are the days I can say I was most lethargic. Like there used to be food, but I never used to go to eat the food. Even that lethargic I used to feel. So that is what we have to fix within ourselves, because it is essential for us to channelize the energy that we are having within ourselves. Time is a constant factor for us, but energy is something that we can go up, go down, and because of the energy, so many different aspects of our life get hampered. If you think this is something that is important for you, then please, you can change certain things about your life. Do not watch your phone till the midnight. Do not turn on the harsh and hard light in the night. If it is possible, then use small light, like mostly red ones or mostly the orange ones. And if it is possible, you can use orange glasses. And if you still have to work on laptop, in mobile phone, then you can turn on the night mode, in which it turns either gray or turns yellowish, which blocks a significant amount of UV light, and because of which your eyes do not feel tired. Right now it's giving in the phone for like normally only, so you can use that feature for yourself. And definitely there will be certain things that you want to still, certain things that keeps you awake, but it is not necessary. If it is possible, then please avoid that, because you can see a significant difference within yourself when you stop doing all these things. If it is possible, wake up early in the morning and be in the sun, because when you get sun in the morning, when you get sun during the day, as I already mentioned, your body senses. It is not that your body senses the sun and then it does some process within. It also takes the sun within itself, and there it's like when plants take the sun, they do photosynthesis. Your skin take the sun, and it does something about itself. So I'm not exactly sure what exactly it does, and I'm not that a complete scientist or a yogi who can talk about all these things. I'm just speaking from my own experience, that what I feel within myself when I am sitting in the sun right now. You see, most of my videos are in the hard sun only, but I'm just keep on making these videos instead of worrying about the sun, that I'm going to get sunburn and all that stuff. Do not hide yourself from the sun, because sun is a natural source of your life. Right now you exist because of the sun, because of the light, because of the earth, because of the rain. So all these things are part of you, all these things are you only. So more you get in touch with all these things, it make you more life, more alive. It never takes away anything from you, but it's just there to add you. It's just supporting you in every aspect. But right now you are getting sunburn and all that stuff is happening, is because we have started living in a artificial lifestyle. We started living a lifestyle in which we are not more in contact with all these things, so our body takes the shape of that. So you must understand that our body is constantly evolving, our mind is constantly evolving, and everything about this system is constantly evolving. And when you are not in touch with the ground, when you are not in touch with this, that and everything what is around you, your body takes a shape of that. And later when you come back to all these things, it like hampers your body. So it is trying to actually get back to the real system, but essentially since you are made yourself in a different way, when you come back the sun burns and all that stuff happens. But if you keep yourself more grounded, more touch with the earth, more connected with the earth, more with the sun and water and rain and all that stuff that is happening around us, then for sure you will not have so many chronicle diseases that usually happens to us. So right now, as I've already mentioned, the diseases that is happening, mostly we are only creating them. If you simply keep yourself in touch with the ground, simply keep yourself out in the sun, simply keep yourself half water and half on the sun, then so many issues that you might be having will sort itself out automatically. So this is not something that I'm making it up. This is something that yogic culture says. This is something that is happening to people, and if you can do it, then do it by yourself and see the difference what difference does it make, if it is really making any difference or I'm just faking it up. So for sure it is going to make any difference, make a lot of difference, and you can be able to experience it by yourself only. So that is what I wanted to share with you in this particular video, because it is essential for us to be the way this body is designed. If we try to make ourselves be in a certain way, then definitely we'll invite so many diseases, so many viruses, so many infections towards us that will make our life more miserable. So as long as we are living, best that you live healthy, because the moment you become unhealthy, you know, this life becomes burden to you, and I do not want that to happen to you, especially if you are a spiritual seeker. I have a little more compassion toward them, and rest all the people like students or other working professional as well. I think they have more compassion than spiritual people, because spiritual people already they are doing something towards it. But this is okay, since whatever you are doing in your life, whichever way you are living in your life, please see which aspect of your life you can make a little better, so that your energy is focused in the right direction. You do not leak your energy. You can channelize your energy in whichever direction you want and make the best out of it. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.